I was alone and my heart grew colder. You took control and I'll never be the same. I never. Who could have known that our hearts so broken, beating alive, and it's all because you're new. It's all because you're new. You're all I wanna know, all I wanna think of, only wanna sing your praise. Can't stop loving you. No, I do, I want to. Falling in love, my cup is running over, living in your full embrace. Can't stop loving you. No, I do, I want to. Oh, nobody loves me like you love me. You say I'm somebody, someone you love. Heaven open, crashing like an ocean. You say that I'm chosen, someone you love. Now you by my side as the days grow older. You're in control and I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same.
Like your resentments, your pride, your
All because you're new. You're all I wanna know, all I wanna think of, only wanna sing your praise. Can't stop loving you. No, I do, I want to. Falling in love, my cup is running over, living in your full embrace. Can't stop loving you. No, I do, I want to, yeah. Nobody loves me like you love me. You say I'm somebody, someone you love. Heaven open, crashing like an ocean. Will you say that I'm chosen, someone you love, someone you love. Nobody loves me like you love me. You say I'm somebody, someone you love. Heaven open, crashing like an ocean. Will you say that I'm chosen, someone you love, someone you love. Growing up on a one-way love. Since you've been gone, I've been spinning for months. Too many traces of you in every morning. But I'm used to the way you leave me to sing when I'm moaning. You're always making time for everybody else but me. But when you're fading, I'm the only one you need.
Do you ever hang on too tight to Do you ever hang on too tight to things you know you need to let go? Like your resentments, your pride, your envy, your jealousy, your greed, your rage, your shame, your sin. Doesn't it feel like you're holding your breath under the weight of it all? My sins, your sins, the sins done to us, it's suffocating. Okay, let's take a deep breath.
That was for whoever's
so
water bottle
good.
this is.
That was incredible.
Whose water bottle?
Water bottle, water bottle.
It's an Owala. Jeffrey.
Oh, is that Jimenez?
Could it be? Everybody clap for Jimena! Yeah! I'm just kidding. What if? That would be so mean. What a Carrie
That would be
moment.
so mean.
Never. Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm great. Should we say hello to all of our friends?
I
Take
think
it away.
so. I think so. Hi, everybody. You know what? Elena and I were talking earlier, and I think we have an interesting question to ask you. And I'm gonna go with the same one I asked youth team today, just because I think I'd like to hear some of y'all's answers. Not too many, but some of y'all. If you had to have two animals switch sounds, what two animals would you choose? Ooh. All right, what do we have over here? An elephant and a fish. That would be terrifying.
Wait,
I'm
that
like
would be
really
so
scared of
scary.
that. I'm really scared of that. All right, what you got, Lucas? A what? A bee and a hornet?
Wow.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's a
I
deep
feel
cut
you.
right there.
All right, what you got? A squirrel and a lion? I'm now scared of
Squirrel and a
squirrels, I'm gonna be
lion.
honest. All right, what you got? A rattlesnake and a worm? What sound
Wait.
do rattlesnakes make? Oh, and then what sounds do worms make? They don't make sounds, okay? Sounds good. All right, I'll take one more. All right, Kaden. A pink dolphin and a tiger?
Wow, can you believe?
Wow, I'm scared of dolphins now, too. I'm going to be honest. Well,
So feel free, take those
those were
home,
interesting.
ask your parents, and they're going to be like, what are you guys learning at youth? This is crazy. What is happening?
it's true.
Well, hey, Paige, we are so excited because we get to be at youth. This is the best night of the week. And guys, we are so pumped. I want to see kind of like where everybody's at. I know we ask this all the time, but it really does help me to know how you guys are kind of feeling, what's been going on. So if you've had a good week so far, give me a thumbs up. Okay, if you've had kind of a okay week, but could be better a little bit, okay, to the side. And then a thumbs down if it's been a little hard, okay.
Where are you at, Elena?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm like right here.
Good.
Yeah, I'm like right here,
Good. Yeah, I'm about same.
And I'm being honest. Right
Yeah.
there. Where are you at?
I'm about here.
About there. Yeah.
Kind of in the middle.
So hey guys, it's sometimes nice to just remember, like, to take account of like where you're at, how you're feeling, and remember that you are not alone in how you feel, because if you look around, you'll see other people are feeling this way. But if those of you had your thumbs down, or here, or here, or here, we want it to go all the way up.
We do.
And we want to maybe invite some friends out that can help with
I do.
that.
I have some really close friends, but I need you guys to give them a warm welcome because, listen, they might be a little bit self-conscious per se. They have a lack of clothes and skin because they are skeletons.
Yes.
They're skeletons, I'm going to be honest,
Happy
but
Halloween.
I know. They might be a little self-conscious. So just be warm welcoming. And I want to tell you their names so that we can chant them coming out. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, their names are Fiona Femur and Timothy Tibia. Does that sound good? All right,
Okay.
so I need my girls, I want you guys to shout Fiona Femur and my guys to shout Timothy Tibia. Does that
Okay,
sound
let's
good?
try it. Let's try it.
All right.
Girls, do it. Go. Boys. Girls. Boys. Okay.
All right, I think we should try it.
Okay, and now all at once?
And now, yeah, all at once.
Okay, now all at once. Here we
All
go.
right, ready?
1,
3,
2, 3.
What's up, guys? Oh my gosh. I mean, dude, we can hear you chanting from all the way back there. I mean, like, I can hear it from across the continent. So, man, it's good to be up here. But, hey, Timothy, what are we doing up here?
We're playing Pumpkin Palooza.
Oh, snap. Pumpkin Palooza. Are we excited, y'all? Are we excited to play Pumpkin Palooza? Okay, cool. So, this is how it's going to work. Pumpkin Palooza is this little game that we're going to play during this month because it's cool. So, basically, we're going to invite a couple people up here, and we're going to give them different pumpkins, right? We're going to give them some pumpkins. There's going to be a bin all the way back there, and the people who come up got to try and basically take those pumpkins and throw them, and if you get it in there, you win not 1, but 2 gift cards, right? So who's coming up with us?
People that have 3 or more siblings, and people that brought a friend that is new to youth. They have to be
time.
new.
First time. Yep. So if that's one of you guys,
You don't need to
go
raise your
ahead
hand.
and come up here. All right, so we got a couple people up here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So you'll come like right to the middle. So do you see that? Yeah, they'll survive. So do you see that pin right there? So you're gonna aim towards there. So we're gonna go ahead and get your name.
Annabelle.
Annabelle. All right, go ahead, Annabelle. All right. Amelia. All right, let's see. That was good, Annabelle. All right, good job. You tried. All right, Amelia. What's your name? All right, we got Zay. All right, so go ahead, Zay. Hey. All right, Abby. Ooh, that was a pelt. All right, come on, Abby. How about you? Andrea. Oh, all right, good job, Abby. All right, Andrea. All right, Catherine. Let's go. Okay. Oh, that was good. You almost hit Elena, though. All right, what's your name? Gina, all right. All right, go ahead. What's your name? make sure you come back, bring a friend, and you could be in the running for $30 in gift cards. All right, we'll see y'all next time.
I ain't afraid of no girls. Who you gonna call? If you have a dose of a freaky ghost, baby, you better call.
Do you ever hang on too tight to things you know you need to let go? Like your resentments, your pride, your envy, your jealousy, your greed, your rage, your shame, your sin. Doesn't it feel like you're holding your breath under the weight of it all? My sins, your sins, the sins done to us, it's suffocating. Okay, let's take a deep breath. Ready? Inhale. And exhale. Inhale the forgiveness that Jesus offers. And exhale. Your resentments, your pride, your envy, your jealousy, your greed, your rage, your shame, your sin. Through Jesus, you are forgiven. Isn't it good to finally breathe again?
Did anybody feel like super calm watching that? Yes. Like I felt like super calm. I felt like I was watching one of those like white music kind of, or white noise kind of things. But all that to say, how's everybody doing? I know we got like a little scale earlier. I'm glad to know y'all are doing pretty good, pretty good. We are in our third week of our Exhale series. And this week we are going to be talking about forgiven people forgiving others over and over and over again. And so we're going to be diving into some scripture in 1 Samuel 24. But before we get to that, can I tell a little personal story? Is that okay? All right. Well, we all know we're human, right? Raise your hand if you have made a mistake before. I've made a mistake before. Can I tell you about a mistake I made in the last 2 weeks? All right. Y'all see this thing right here? This thing is new because I dropped this thing down a tree like 2 weeks ago. And so I'll tell you guys a brief, shortened story of it. But basically, I am a tree. Okay, so I'm not a tree, by the way. Let's get that straight. I'm not a tree. I'm a curious person, okay? And so the hurricane came and swept through Fort Mill, and a tree fell in my backyard, and it crashed my back fence, okay? And it's a pretty big tree. It's stretching pretty far into my yard, and I'm over here sitting here like, you know what? I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to go see what this tree looks like, how big it is, how far back it goes, stuff like that. And so I'm actually on call with Jackson while I'm going out there, and I'm just holding my phone like this, and I'm like sitting here, I'm like, wow, this tree's really big. Like, and to kind of get a picture, like the tree, it kind of split into two, it was two trees that fell, okay? But they came from the same root system, so you can imagine they kind of split at the base like this. And so there were two trees, and I was going up to it. I was like, oh my gosh, like my hand is so big. Like, let's see, like, oh, I can stand on it. Let's see how far back this thing goes. So I'm walking along this tree, and I get to this point where my yard kind of dips down like that, but the tree kind of stayed and dipped later. And so it was fairly high up from the ground, and I'm just walking, and then suddenly I slip. And I slipped down this tree, and right towards the huge root system. And my phone just goes flying. And I'm like, oh gosh, like this can't be good. And so my phone goes flying and I'm just like, I'm sitting there on call and I'm like, keep talking. Because like I want to be able to find this phone of mine. And so I see it right in a crack, like right where the tree splits. And I see it in this crack. And then suddenly I see it slip through. And I was like, oh gosh, like this can't be too far back. And so I'm just yelling, I'm like, keep talking. But suddenly the sound went out. And I was like, oh goodness, like what is happening? And so I'm kind of freaking out over here. I'm like, oh my gosh, like my parents paid for this phone for me. It was a Christmas present. Like I'm just gonna like, this is not gonna be a good thing. And so I go where the tree splits and I dig my arm in. For all I knew, there could have been snakes, there could have been ants, there could have been spiders. I don't even know. But I'm just sticking my hand blindly. The hole's only about that big. And so I'm sticking my hand in there. And it goes farther and farther and farther until my entire shoulder is in this like little hole in the tree. And I'm like, okay, this is a little bit deeper than I thought it was gonna be. This is not a good thing. So I go up and I run into my dad and I'm like, Dad, I dropped my phone down a hole. Like, I don't know where it's at. And so he decides to take his phone down there to see if we can get a flashlight on how big this hole is. And the flashlight of the phone doesn't even like shine to the bottom of it. And so we're like, oh gosh, this is not a good thing. And so we come out again with like this like really powered flashlight. And like, you know, those like giant claw things that like kind of grab like that, where you squeeze them and they grab. We brought one of those too. And we shine the flashlight to the bottom. And this hole is about probably 8 feet deep, filled with water. And we could not see where my phone was. And so I'm sitting here like, all right, it's lost. Like, it's gone. I've accepted the fact. I cried a little bit about it. And I was like, all right, I'm going to have to buy myself a new phone. And so the way that we had to reach the bottom was by sticking our entire arm in plus the like length of the claw. And that's what reached the bottom. And so we were feeling around. We couldn't find it. So we just left it down there for the day. I used like a backup phone for a little while. The next day I went and I bought myself this one. It was like a little bit of money poured into it and it's not fun. But that day we were able to, the water had receded. We were able to go down there and we could actually see where the phone was. And so we kind of poked around the mud or whatever to loosen it up because it was wedged in there. We were able to pull it out, but this thing was like destroyed, okay? Because it had been sitting underwater for about 14 hours and this thing was destroyed. And so I take it to this, like where I bought my phone. It was like it's called Cellular Refresh. It's right across the corner. They're pretty good if you're looking for phone fixing or whatever. But I brought it to them and I was like, all right, is there any way you can fix this? Or even just get the data off of it. Because at this point, I've lost all my pictures. I've lost all my texts. For a period of time, I lost all my contacts. I lost all of my Samsung Notes, which had like messages, Bible verses, like stuff that I really liked in there. And so I took it to them and I was like, is there any way you can get the data off of this thing? And they call me back a week later, and they're like, hey, so I know you just paid like $200 for a new phone. It's gonna be another $300 to get this data restored. And I was like, this has gotta be the most expensive mistake of my lifetime. So that's my story, but in some regards, you could kind of say, oh, okay, well, how does that connect to forgiveness? I don't even know. But let me just say, that mistake of mine, it hurt Jackson whenever I was on call with him because he literally texted me. I look back at my text later and he had been texting me, are you okay? Are you alive? Like, did you die? Like, because my phone just went out, man. And then I had to apologize to my parents because this was something that they had gifted me for Christmas. And I had just kind of been very reckless with it. And I'd also hurt myself because I was like, I wasn't thinking very straight. And now my bank account is dropped a little bit lower. But all that to say, hurt people sometimes do hurt people. And so we're going to take a look at that in 1 Samuel 24. I'm going to go ahead and read the whole thing all the way through, and then we're going to dig apart a couple pieces. Does that sound good? Cool. All right, we're going to start in 1 Samuel 24:1. We're going to go to verse 19. It says, after Saul returned from pursuing the Philistines, he was told, David is in the desert of En Gedi. So Saul took 3,000 young able men from all Israel and set out to look for David and his men near the crags of the wild goats. He came to the sheep pens along the way. A cave was there, and Saul went in to relieve himself. David and his men were far back in the cave. The men said, "This is the day the Lord spoke of when he said to you, I will give your enemy into your hands for you to deal with as you wish." Then David crept up unnoticed and cut off a corner of Saul's robe. Afterward, David was conscience-stricken for having cut off a corner of his robe. He said to his men, "The Lord forbid that I should do such a thing to my master, the Lord's anointed, or lay my hand on him, for he is the anointed of the Lord." With these words, David sharply rebuked his men and did not allow them to attack Saul. And Saul left the cave and went on his way. Then David went out of the cave and called to Saul, "My lord, the king." When Saul looked behind him, David bowed down and prostrated himself with his face to the ground. He said to Saul, "Why do you listen when men say David is bent on harming you? This day you have seen with your own eyes how the Lord delivered you into my hands in the cave. Some urged me to kill you, but I spared you. I said, I will not lay my hand on the Lord, because he is the Lord's anointed. See, my father, look at this piece of your robe in my hand. I cut off the corner of your robe, but did not kill you. See that there is nothing in my hand to indicate that I am guilty of wrongdoing or of rebellion. I have not wronged you, but you are hunting me down to take my life. May the Lord judge between you and me, and may the Lord avenge the wrongs that you have done to me, but my hand will not touch you. As the old saying goes, from evildoers come evil deeds, so my hand will not touch you. Against whom has the king of Israel come out? Who are you pursuing, a dead dog, a flea? May the Lord be our judge and decide between us. May he consider my cause and uphold it. May he vindicate me by delivering me from your hand." When David finished saying this, Saul asked, "Is that your voice, David, my son?" And he wept aloud. "You are more righteous than I," he said. "You have treated me well, and I have treated you badly. You have just now told me about the good thing you did to me. The Lord has delivered me into your hands, but you did not kill me. When a man finds his enemy, does he let him get away unharmed? May the Lord reward you well for the way you treated me today." And so that is kind of the passage that we are coming from today. But before all of this happened, I want to set the stage a little bit for what we're about to talk about. And so Saul, he was a king that was anointed by the people. He was handsome, he was kind, he was loved, and he started making some bad decisions, and God decided to anoint a man named David while Saul was still king. And so Saul was mad about this. He was not happy at David, and he sought to kill him. And so David is on the run. He is trying to have his life spared. I know, it's quite dramatic. But we are going to dig into a couple parts of this passage. And these parts, they kind of show just the character of David and how he had an option to do something hurtful to Saul, but instead he chose forgiveness. And so I first want to look at 1 Samuel 24, 1-3, if we could pull that one up. And it says, after Saul returned from pursuing the Philistines, he was told, David is in the desert of En Gedi. So Saul took 3,000 able young men from all Israel and set out to look for David and his men near the crags of the wild goats. And so here's Saul. He's looking for David. He's searching for David. And then he decides, you know what? I got to go to the restroom real quick. And so he goes into a cave. And so David, in verses 3-4, it says, if we could get that one up. Oh, wait, that's verse 3. Hang on. He came to the sheep pens along the way. A cave was there, and Saul went in to relieve himself. David and his men were far back in the cave. So that's where Saul's like, I need a bathroom break. And so he goes into the cave. Now, verses 3-4, we see where David is at. And those say, the men said, this is the day the Lord spoke of when he said to you, I will give your enemy into your hands for you to deal with as you wish. Then David crept up unnoticed and cut off a corner of Saul's robe. And so, you see David, here is a time where ideally he could have gone and he could have gotten rid of this character who has been threatening to harm him, searching for him, causing all of this kind of drama in David's life. He is just somebody who David has had issues with in the past and has continued having issues with, and he could have eliminated him right then. But instead, he chose forgiveness. He chose in verses 5 and 7 that he kind of had this option in his head. He was like, I could hurt him, I could hurt him, I could harm him. But instead he remembered the Lord, and he remembered that the Lord had had provided honor to Saul, and that even though Saul was somebody who was looking out for his kind of wrongdoing, or that's not the right word. Saul was kind of looking for David to just get rid of him because he was jealous of the position that God had anointed him onto. But instead, David chose forgiveness. So if we could read verses 5 through 7 real quick, we're going to see, afterward, David was conscience-stricken for having cut off a corner of his robe. He said to his men, "The Lord forbid that I should do such a thing to my master, the Lord's anointed, or lay my hand on him, for he is the anointed of the Lord." With these words, David sharply rebuked his men and did not allow them to attack Saul. And Saul left the cave and went on his way. And so David just chose. He said, I'm going to fix my eyes on God, and because God has forgiven me, I'm going to forgive Saul. I'm going to give that same grace and that same mercy to him. And so we're going to wrap up with verses 12 through 17, which have some really powerful meaning to them. So it says, "May the Lord judge between you and me, and may the Lord avenge the wrongs you have done to me, but my hand will not touch you. As the old saying goes, from evildoers come evil deeds, so my hand will not touch you. Against whom has the king of Israel come out? Who are you pursuing? A dead dog, a flea? May the Lord be our judge and decide between us. May he consider my cause and uphold it. May he vindicate me by delivering me from your hand." When David finished saying this, Saul asked, "Is that your voice, David, my son?" and wept aloud. "You are more righteous than I. You have treated me well, but I have treated you badly." And so you can see that wickedness comes from wicked people, but goodness comes from those who have experienced the goodness of God. David he accepted this goodness of God. He accepted the mercy and the forgiveness that God had given him, and he was able to give it to Saul in return. And so sometimes we can often get wrapped up and stuck on our own pain, on our own hurt. We can get wrapped up on who hurt us, how we should maybe seek revenge and get after them, how we can hurt them. But when something goes wrong, when something that we could have changed, sometimes the issue with being wrapped up in this own hurt and kind of absorbed in that is that it keeps us stuck. It keeps us suffering in the same pain, in the same hurt. And so the freedom is found whenever we accept that forgiveness from the Lord. And that healing is found whenever we give that forgiveness to others. And so that healing, it looks to God first. It looks to him. It looks to his mercy. It looks to his comfort and his peace. And it looks to his forgiveness. And so sometimes, I know that can be hard. That is where it's a wonderful place to kind of ask others for help. And I know I'm oftentimes pretty bad at asking for help whenever I need it. But either praying to God, asking him for that help, or looking to your bridge group leaders and talking to them about it. But whenever you experience healing, what kept you no longer gets to keep you because you have the freedom of God living in your heart. And so, kind of bringing us back to that bottom line, forgiven people forgive others over and over and over again. And it's so hard because sometimes we want to just say, I'm going to forgive you once. I'm going to forgive you one time, and it is a one-time deal. But God challenges us, and God has done this with us, but he has forgiven us over and over and over again, countless times. And that is not something that can be measured. but it is something that we can take into our own hearts. So I'm going to pray for us real quickly, and then we are going to go to bridge groups. Or, well, announcements and bridge groups. But, God, I just pray just for everybody in this room, Lord. I pray that you lay your hand upon them, Lord. Just show them your forgiveness. Show them your love. Show them your mercy, God. And help them accept that, Lord, and take that and find freedom, Lord. Freedom in you, healing in you from whatever hurt or pain they've experienced. God, I pray that we're reminded daily of your forgiveness for us so that we can show that same forgiveness to other people. God, I know it's hard sometimes, especially whenever we're hurting and we just want to sometimes hurt others. But God, I pray that you soften our hearts, Lord. Come into us and just work in us, Lord, so that your forgiveness is shown through us. We thank you for this day. We thank you for this week. In your heavenly name we pray. Amen. So I'm going to invite Elena up. We're going to do some announcements.
Yes. Give it up to our favorite tree over here.
My favorite.
She said, I'm not a tree.
I noticed I said that. I was like, I'm not a tree.
Sometimes when you get up here, you're like, what am I going to say?
what
What's
am I gonna
happening?
say?
But great job, Paige. Give it
Thank
up to
you.
her one more time. Gosh. The idea of continuing to forgive, even once we've forgiven once, it's like continuing that, choosing to do that every day.
Yeah.
It'd be really hard. And so thank you for sharing that story.
course.
But we have a few announcements, and then you will head to bridge groups. First one is, take it away.
All right, the first one is we have worship night on October 29th, starting at 7
yeah.
o'clock. It is at our South Park campus, so I think we're building that student section.
Yeah, we are.
So,
Let's show up, y'all.
yeah, show up. Let's show up. It is going to be such a wonderful night of worship, and I am super excited about it.
Yes. Okay, on the count of 3, everybody say boo. 1, 2, 3. Guys, stop. We have Boo Night on October 30th. And guys, that is our throwdown showdown. And here's the thing. You've probably been wondering, Elena, what am I going to wear? I know all the guys have been wondering, Elena, what am I going to wear to this? Well, Josh, here, I'll tell you, okay? So, 6th grade, here's what we need from you. We want you to come to Boo Night with some crazy hair or a crazy hat, okay? So your costume is crazy hair or crazy hat. Now, my friend Paige is gonna be putting some stuff up on Instagram, or if you're like, I don't have an Instagram and I don't really know what you mean, come find her or come find me. We would love to show you what crazy
got
hair
you.
can look like.
Yeah.
So that is 6th grade. Now, 7th and 8th grade, you take it.
7th and 8th grade is going to be another fun one. 7th and 8th grade are going to dress as emojis. So y'all can take that in whatever way you want. You can be put on
I
some
really want to
sunglasses.
see the dancer, you know?
Yeah, the dancer. You can be an apple. You could be a city. You could be really anything you want.
Now, can I just say this? If all of y'all show up in the, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, the poop costume, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind, but it's going to make sense because it's 7th and 8th grade. All right.
It is going to be great.
But high school, now you
school.
might have to explain this a little bit.
All right.
Oh, yeah, high school, where are you at? Right there? Oh, yeah. Okay,
Lock
you
in,
guys
lock in, lock in.
are going to be the game of life. Okay, explain it for me, Paige.
All right, so the game of life, basically, you can take it in whatever way you want, first of all. You could dress as a baby. You could dress as an elderly person. You could be one of the pink pegs or the blue pegs from the game of life. Take it in whatever way you wish.
You could be the spinner, whatever
Be
you
the
want.
spinner. Actually, I'd love to see somebody dressed as the spinner. I might come as a spinner. I like that idea.
I love it. But we had quite a few of your high schoolers actually suggest that. So
Yes,
take it
that
up with
is
them.
true.
All right. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah.
But that is what Boo Night is going to look like. And the last thing, if everybody can zone in, if you can hear me clap once, if you can hear me clap twice, if you can hear me, let's keep those mouths closed. Thank you. Okay, last thing. For Boo Night, we are trick-or-treating. And what that means is everybody has to bring a bag of candy to share. It has to be nut-free, okay? Because we got to make sure our allergy friends are included in this, and we don't want to hurt them. So please bring nut-free candy, a bag of that to share. And then at the end of Boo Night, as you are leaving, you will get so much candy as you walk out the door, okay?
Gonna have a little
So
trick or
everybody
treat.
has to bring a bag to share. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, happy Halloween. Okay.
All right, we got one more, so lock in.
Yes. Now,
Lock in.
last week we had a guest speaker. His name was Nolan, who is here. Let's give it up to Nolan. And I'm so excited because I get to welcome up Nolan to the stage because, yep, come on up. And if you want to grab that mic, you can right there. So Nolan has been interviewing, and we have officially, I think it was like 3 days ago, you tell me.
Wait, what? What's the question?
You were interviewing, and then
Yeah.
like 3 days ago, 2 days ago?
A week ago.
A week ago, something like that. I don't know.
So-
Some time. He has accepted the position as one of our youth directors here. Yes! So we are so excited for Nolan to be here at Fort Mill. And so you guys are already so welcoming, but please make sure to introduce yourselves, tell him your name, and then make him say it back to you, you know?
Absolutely,
Like
guys.
3 hours later.
Listen, I am terrible with names. In fact, there was a ton of you guys who were like, Nolan, and I'm like, yeah, because I don't remember. So please give me time. Give me at least to the end of the year, guys. It's a lot of you. But I just want to thank you guys for having me last week. I want to thank you guys for welcoming me in. I want to thank you guys for welcoming me today. Now, if there's one thing you know about me, I don't waste time. And as Mark would say 39 times in the Gospel of Mark, immediately, whenever they gave me the opportunity to come down, I struck on that. So thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all.
Yeah, we're so pumped. Dude, that's awesome.
Yep.
So we are so excited, and we know, so Nolan just moved here from Colorado, and his wife Ashley will be moving down eventually, but I think she has like a baby shower and something up there. So just be praying for that, because guys, moving from like one state to the next is really hard. So
Much
please
less
be praying for
halfway
him
across
and
the
his
country.
wife. Yeah. But we are so excited that he's here with us. So again, make sure you say hello to him. And yeah, we're super pumped to have you, Nolan. Thank you for being
Yeah.
here. All right, if we can put up the bridge group locations. If you don't know where you're going, come find me. Bye, guys. Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Just kidding, it's not Halloween.
Elena.
See a bird fall with diamond in a rough. See a bird soaring high, but the bird is in your blood. It's in your blood. Underneath the storm, an umbrella is singing. Sitting with the boys and takes away the pain. Up and up, up and up. Singing, we go get it together right now. Go get it together somehow. Go get it together and fly. Oh, we go get it together, I know. Go get it together and flow. Go get it together and go. Lying in the gutter, aiming for the moon. Trying to empty out the ocean with a spoon. Up and up, up and up. How come people suffer? How come people part? How come people struggle? How come people break your heart? Break your heart. Oh, yes, I wanna go. Yes, I wanna feel. Yes, I wanna know. Show me how to heal it up. Heal it up. Oh, you see the fire there in every seed. Angels in the marble waiting to be free. Just need love. Just need love. When the going is rough, so we go get it together right
Things stay the same, I grow impatient. It's in time, it's in the making. If you're like me, you start to question all the answers in the empty space. What is faith if just a face? Keep me out the commonplace. All the times I was told it's nothing, I saw the hand of God do something. Oh, oh, you know where to find me, where the rest don't see what I see. Oh, oh, you know where to find me, in the depths of all the mystery. Oh, oh, you know where to find me, where the rest don't see what I see. Oh, oh, you know where to find me, in the depths of all the mystery. And I know things get harder as time keeps running. Don't let your faith get elusive, don't lose hope. The mountain's worth moving. No one said it'd be easy, but I feel so out of options. Give me the strength I've been needing. All the answers in the empty space. What is faith if just a face? Keep me out the commonplace. All the times I was told it's nothing, I saw the hand of God do something. Oh, oh, you know where to find me, where the rest don't see what I see. Oh, oh, you know where to find me, in the depths of all the mystery. Oh, oh, you know where to find me, where the rest don't see what I see. Oh, oh, you know where to find me, in the depths of all the mystery.
since the feeling ain't free. One mind, one body, one speed. Alright, holding your light. Being is brighter with you. You're my radiant reason. Love the way you make me feel. You're my rhythm, yeah. I don't wanna waste this deal. I'm not dancing with nobody else. Don't dance. Don't dance. You know, sometimes I find myself moving with the wrong voices. When really, I only wanna move with you. Holding your light, I'll be alright. Being is brighter with you. You're my radiant reason for life. Held in your light. Being is brighter with you. You're my radiant reason for life. Held in your light. Being is brighter with you. You're my radiant reason for life. Alright. Held in your light. Being is brighter with you. You're my radiant reason for life. Held in your light, I'll be alright. Being is brighter with you. You're my radiant reason for life. Held in your light, being is brighter with you. You're my radiant reason for life.
Give me eyes for eternity. Give me a perspective far beyond the world I see. Give me ears, I am listening. Father, lead me from this place, it's only temporary. Remind me that I got a home called heaven. I got a place of peace. I got a treasure waiting on the other side. Oh, on the other side. I got a home called heaven. I got a place where I'll be free. Remind me when the world has got the best of me. So got the best of me. Give me hope when the wells run dry. When I stop at every corner and see crying eyes. Give me love when I look around and I lose my mind as people fight against black and brown. Remind me, yeah, remind me, yeah, I got a home called heaven. I got a place of peace, and I got a treasure waiting on the other side for me. I got a home called heaven. I
yeah, yeah. Now you dey give me energy, and if it help me, meji. Cause now your love be the magic. It don't cause fear from my body. You want to my palo, 24/7 your patrol. My life, I dey bolo. I'm a wahala, what's it do for me? Oh, I'm nothing. And all the people when me tell me no. You get the little thing with they no no. Your grace, you go end discussion. No, 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 no. My God, your command. I no go move till you command. Me, I go there where you command. But I go run if you command. Yeah, I forgot you cover me. Yeah, in my eyes I lose you there for me. You be my desire. Now you there for my fire. January to December. Now you be my sustainer.
Fire, my desire. When I look to you, ain't nobody higher. You gon' follow suit when they want me tied up. I take the route, long as you the driver, yeah. Tell me who highest, no one above. I was dying inside, down in the mud. Till you brought me to life, threw me your love. I need that, running it back, it's never enough. I need that, without you I'm not enough. I need that, when I fall you pick me up. I need that, unconditional, not traditional. I need more, your love.
I forgot you cover me. Yeah, in my eyes I lose you there for me. You be my desire. Now you there for my fire. January to December. Now you be my sustainer. I forgot you cover me. Yeah, in my eyes I lose you there for me. You be my desire. Now you there for my fire. January to December. Now you be my sustainer. There when the morning comes, there when the evening fades, there when the sun comes up, there when it goes away. You're the closest one when I'm in the furthest place. There when I run to you, there when I run away. If there was a day that came after forever, you'd be the hand still holding me together. And I'd only grow to know and love you better. If there was a day that came after forever. If there was a day after forever. After forever. If there was a day after forever. After forever. There when the oceans fill, there when the hills will race, there at the start of time, here in my everyday. Whether I know it, you're in every moment, and you're never going, going, going away. If there was a day that came after forever, you'd be the hand still holding me together. And I'd only grow to know and love you better. If there was a day that came after forever. If there was a day after forever. After forever. If there was a day after forever. After forever. Whether I know it, you're in every moment. You're never going, going, going away. If there was a day that came after forever, you'd be the hand still holding me together. And I'd only grow to know and love you better. If there was a day that came after forever. If there was a day after forever. After forever. If there was a day
all the bumps and bruises take us to the place we are. We've been through heaven, and then we fell. And you might think it's over, but the story's ours to tell. Just know that I will be with you. Just keep looking for the moon, and I'll be here while you're searching for your life out in the dark. Looking for the moon, you'll see it clear, 'cause it shines the same wherever you are. Let it guide you, don't look behind you. If you stay within the light, I'll always find you. Looking for the moon, and I'll be here, 'cause you don't ever have to feel alone, 'cause I will be with you. I will be with you. Keep looking for the moon. I will be with you. And my letters and in my songs, it's the thought of you that fills them up and keeps me feeling strong. I don't regret it. I know it's hard, but I know that we are greater than the sum of our hearts. Just know that I will be with you. Just keep looking for the moon. I'll be here while you're searching for your life out in the dark. Looking for the moon, you'll see it clear, 'cause it shines the same wherever you are. Let it guide you, don't look behind you. If you stay within the light, I'll always find you. Looking for the moon, and I'll be here, 'cause you don't ever have to feel alone, 'cause I will be with you. I will be with you. And I know how it feels to be lonely and lie awake on your own. I will be. And I know how it hurts when you hide that your heart is just holding on. I will be. But if you think that I'll forget you, then you must be crazy. 'Cause honestly, it's not only you that needs saving. I will be with you. Just keep looking for the moon, and I'll be here while you're searching for your life in the dark. Looking for the moon, you'll see it clear, 'cause it shines the same wherever you are. Keep looking for the moon. I will be with you. Keep looking for the moon. I will be with you. 'Cause I will be with you.
Oh man, de la A a la Z. Se puso buena. Wow, UBO. El gozo corre por mi vena. Díselo, fuck. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Pero ya. Que esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Yo, Redimido tiene bomba que retumba. Ponme la DJ que esto es pa' bendecir la rumba. Ando con el Rey León como Timón y Pumba. Sí, pero el que se escapó de la tumba. ¿Cómo te explico? Aquí andamos coronado y pico. ¿Dónde y dónde Dios? A quien glorifico. USA, Dominicana y Puerto Rico. Bomba para fincar. Díselo, Vico. No se me desesperen. Ya sé que tienen hambre, pero no se alteren. Aquí llegó el maestro con pan para que cenen. Y hay suficiente para comer aquí para que lleven. Let's go. Dímelo, compa, dímelo, parce, dímelo, manín. Te traje la música urbana, pero con letra clean. Para entrar al reino no hace falta un pin. Solo sigue los pasos del king.
Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, too pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Carter cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, give my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena, y mira la escena. Estamos cerrando la novena. Base llena, y te soy sincero, nos tocó batear y Jesús tiene el madero. So, ay, canta y no llores, more, que vendrán tiempos mejores. Con tristeza tu rostro no decores, que la paz es el gas que prende tus motores. Tu esperanza está en los días 15, espero. Debería estar en el día tercero. Y no me llame a los bomberos, más prende el noticiero porque la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre, para el que le falta, para el que le sobre, para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Hide away, I wanna hide away. Stay in the shadows and remain in the cold. Places we get to on our lowest of moments. Feels like there's no way out of the frozen. So run away, we always run away. Nobody wants to see who they really are. We wanna cover the mirrors and paint over the scars. God knows who we are. Life leads us out of the dark. Let there be light. Ever since this world on fire, let there be light. Ever since this world on fire, ain't never gonna break, yeah. Y'all can never cross my lane, yeah. I'd rather die than live fake, yeah. Boy, you know I ain't playing, yeah, yeah. I'm going my way, I'm going my way. Let's go. I'll never settle for less. Hab oft gehört, mich zu vergleichen, bin blessed. God is the king, it's like amen and yes. Follow Jesus, I am right on my track. Ja, ich gebe weiter Gas, real talk, no gimmicks. Fokus auf das Kreuz, yeah, it is finished. Bruder, bei mir läuft, leb jetzt in Spirit. Mit meinem Gott, no limits. Keiner kann mich jemals stoppen, mein Rücken ist top. Im Tal des Todes, aber boy, I won't stop. The Lord is my shepherd, the Lord is my rock. Mein Herz zu keepen, das mein einziger Job. Comparison kills calling, ab heute gönn ich jedem seinen High. Weil ich weiß, Gott hat für mich einen Platz. I'm going my way, never gonna stop. I ain't never gonna break, yeah. Y'all can never cross my lane, yeah. I'd rather die than live fake, yeah. Boy, you know I ain't playing, yeah, yeah. I'm going my way, I'm going my way.
Oh man, you don't want these type of problems. I'm not the one you should bother. Lower your volume. You like the lies and the gossip. I like to go get it poppin'. Y'all better stop it. You gon' mess around and wake the animals. Never gonna break and they can handle it. You better pray to keeping me accountable before I get the blip pop pop like a radical. Your little game I don't play. Y'all tryna toy with Lil Cray. Act like a serpent, see Jesus in person, oh wait. Now you got nothing to say? This ain't your team. How you gon' cut me? You can't. Purchased in blood, I'm a saint. I done survived in these trenches before all the mentions. Ain't nothing these haters can say. Yeah.
I ain't never gonna break, yeah. Y'all can never cross my lane, yeah. I'd rather die than live fake, yeah. Boy, you know I ain't playing, yeah, yeah. I'm going my way, I'm going my way. I ain't never gonna break, yeah. Y'all can never cross my lane, yeah. I'd rather die than live fake, yeah. Boy, you know I ain't playing, yeah, yeah. I'm going my way, he's the way. other day I was thinking to myself, made a list of all my mistakes. Oh, I wish I could have run to you and tell you all about my heartbreak. And I wondered to myself, wait a minute, am I even on the right path now? Had a couple wins, but I got knocked down. But I know that you are here right now, and you say, ooh, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. Ooh, you gotta get up again. Ooh, keep holding on, it's not the end. Ooh, you gotta get up again. Get up again. You can get up again. You can get up again. And I guess not every little thing works out just the way you dreamed. You can take a couple wrong turns, still end up where you're supposed to be. And even though in a moment I know everything can change, your perfect plans might fall apart, but the simple truth remains. Ooh, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. Ooh, you gotta get up again. Ooh, keep holding on, it's not the end. Ooh, you gotta get up again. Get up again. You can 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 get up again. 'Cause you've only got one life, and you don't know when it ends. You've only got one heart, so get out there and live. Yeah, you've only got one life. Don't let it get away. Everyone falls down, but you can get up again. Get up again. You can get up again. You can get up again. Guess not every little thing works out just the way you dream. You can take a couple wrong turns, still end up where you're supposed to be.
Everything will be alright. The whole world's in his hands. Your whole world's in his hands. In the darkness, in the trials, he's faithful and he's true. Your whole world's in his hands. Y todo va a estar bien.
There's been so many things that I just never said, like all the things I think about when I'm in bed. I never really liked to hear that I was wrong. Last time my motivation never saw the sun. It's been super cloudy, I'm used to the night. I lost so many things, almost lost my sight. It all changed when I found you. Decided to throw everything and run towards you. I'll never be by myself. I got you right by my side. I know you'll never leave me alone. You're the rider, I'm the boat. It's all outside of yeah. Everything will be alright. The whole world's in his hands. The whole world's in his hands. In the darkness, in the trial, he's faithful and he's true. The whole world's in his hands. It's all outside, yeah. Everything will be alright. Todo va a estar bien.
Music gunning for the souls of the soldiers on the narrow road. Lost some bros on the shoulder. See, it's getting colder.